All right, all right, all right. What is good? What is good, everybody? It is your girl Tika Deshawn right here at All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. And of course, you guys already know we have talked about so much over the past few months, but your girl had to take it back to her roots. I had to take it back to the show that had me inspired, that brought me to these YouTube streets, that brought me to the internet, y'all. So, with that being said, I, of course, cannot do this without the number one brother, okay, that he has the Ruthless Roundtable, okay, you guys. So it's always amazing, fun, enjoyable to have a ruthless conversation with this guy. But first of all, I want to show y'all an image. This man said he was America. Well, I'll let y'all decide, but what y'all think? Was he America's Next Top Model? Y'all let me know in the comments. I love that picture though. But with that being said, I want to introduce to some and present to others the one and only VKJ TV. What's up, Jay?
There you go, up to your antics. How did I know you was going to do something with my I'm glad you did it and nobody else, but thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? That's right. The Ruthless Gang is back. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with the number one fan of Ruthless. That's right, Tika Deshawn. And yeah, I guess I'm the guy. I'm the dude. I'm the Ruthless guy.
Okay. He got his model on, y'all. He got his model on. He was a model
I was just
citizen.
in my
I'm
crib.
not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Make sure y'all are following him everywhere. Make sure you definitely follow him. What's that, X? And where I saw that posted at, was it X and at Instagram? Both of those
I guess,
situations.
yeah. I mean, I just posted on IG, so
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Women do it all the time. They post up, they do their thing all the time, y'all.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have fun, you guys. Today is just ruthless topic, but ruthless conversations, ruthless fun. Also, well, let me shout out. Let's see who's in the chat. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank you, OG Baby Lungs. I cannot wait either. What up, our kind of ruthless? Thank you for tapping in. Ravana Warren, we miss you too. That's why we're here. We just want to chat a little bit about Ruthless, okay? Just a little bit. And also, thank you to, once again, our kind of Ruthless for tapping in with VKJ. And what up, Marcy? Marcy Davenport. Why every time I see your name, I want to call you Marcy Darcy? But shout out to you, girl. I've seen you so many times between YouTube as well as Instagram, and I absolutely appreciate you for tapping in. Yes, we all miss Ruthless, definitely, and we miss y'all too. We definitely miss y'all too. So, y'all, let's just, well, I always got to do something extra before I actually get to the point. And Jay, if I start getting too long with it, just say, "Girl, let's go." You know what I mean? Because this is going to be a little bit. But with that being said, you guys, I want to real quick, like, this was a ruthless moment in history. And it has nothing to do with the cast of Tyler Perry's Ruthless. However, I found out that this young man out of Alaska, he literally saved somebody. So let me show y'all this clip real quick, like, and then I will have a little conversation about it.
Damn, bro. Fuck, bro. This is crazy, bro. Yeah, hurry up. Yeah, if you can. Oh, he's helping the lady get out. Fuck, bro. Come on. D Black, chill out. See, chill out, D Black. Chill.
Okay, so listen, y'all. The backstory to that. This happened over in Alaska, and they have this whole YouTube or this whole TikTok situation where, yes, Black people do live in Alaska. Okay, so with that, this young man by the name of D Black, I am considering him my ruthless hero of the week. Okay, y'all can go follow him on TikTok, D Black. But the whole thing behind the whole story behind this young man running in and rescuing this lady, keep in mind the dude with the red shirt, that was her husband, right? He was more concerned about the cars versus his wife. So he tried to move the car out of the way. However, he wasn't even thinking about running to the other side of the house to get his wife. Now, this fire started off as a little small flame in the back of the house. He opened the garage door, caused that, what they call it, a black backblast or whatever, where it became bigger than what it was. So anyway, this young man risked his life and actually went in and rescued this lady. Of course, she was all confused as to what was going on. You got a Black boy coming to my house talk about. But anyway, shout out to D Black. Shout out to D Black. If y'all want to see the full story, make sure you all head over to TikTok, and the story is right there. Shout out to D Black. You are definitely my ruthless hero of the week. For anybody else that heard that story, it was an amazing story to me.
Salute.
Definitely. Okay, we have some more y'all tapping in. And before we get started with this live, okay, Ravonna Warren, shout out to you. Daria, what up, Daria? We got LaToya W. Is that your attorney? Jay, is that your attorney?
No.
Oh, that's not the one that's the attorney.
She's
okay, I know it's gotcha.
That's
Okay.
the homie right there. That is the homie though.
Gotcha. I know I've seen that name somewhere before, so salute to you all for all tapping in. All right. Okay. I'm gonna play that last clip at the very end. All right, so y'all, let's just dive right on into our 20 most ruthless moments. Or I'll say these are Tika's picks, and y'all could definitely chime in the comments as to what were your favorite moments from Tyler Perry's Ruthless. Before I do get started, let me put up this disclaimer real quick. This is definitely a TV mature audience because there is some sexual situations and a little violence. Okay. Now, I will not be giving y'all full videos, and y'all won't be sitting up on the ground. Y'all just gonna see images. I'm just letting y'all know in advance. Okay. With that being said, let me get started.
You need to cut this off. I need to cut this off. You about to go crazy?
No, I ain't gonna go too crazy. I ain't gonna go too crazy. It could have been worse.
My channel's PG, so
I got you. Okay, trust me, I just got my channel back. I ain't trying to.
Okay.
But it's ruthless. Okay.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and go on in. Y'all pray for me. Okay.
Bruh. Okay, number 20. I know exactly what that is, but bruh, okay, I got you. Number 20.
Okay. I mean, that was the moment for those of you that don't remember, and I'm not going to leave it up here because it is a little ratchet, but that was the moment where we finally got to see Ruth do her thing versus Daikon. She put that thing on him, and he was stuck. He was sprung from there, y'all. Jay, did you have what was your reaction when you finally saw Ruth give up the goodies to Daikon?
I mean, that was all part of her game, right? You know what I mean? So we know she she got the power of the P, you know what I mean? And she got that golden good. So she used it on your boy, and your boy was hooked from there. Like he was stuck like Chuck from there. Like whatever she wanted him to do, or however she wanted him to do it, she would command him with the power of the P. So again, as I mentioned on my other videos, and I'm sure y'all ladies know, the power of the P can lift up a kingdom and destroy it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if the brothers allow it to do that, but yeah, Ruth put it on him. I was like, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Yeah. What is that?
Yeah, she definitely got him. She definitely got him not knowing whether he coming or going. That's all I can say. Definitely the power of the P. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So now this was a moment I really did not expect to see, but this moment is what solidified for me how ruthless elder mother Marva was. Now, this was one of her very first moments where we got to see her go crazy. With that being said, I want to share with you guys this image right here. And this was when elder mother Marva instructed Ruth to pour liquids, acids, on your girl Niecy. Crazy. And I am going to play just a small moment. I'm gonna try not to. I'll try not to draw it all the way out, but just a few. Now that might be a little too much, huh? What you think? What you think?
Let's pause on that.
It's ruthless.
That's ruthless. We know. I think they get it by you saying it. I think they get it.
Okay, yeah, I won't give y'all that video, but she did, that was a moment where we saw where Ruth had to become a little bit of a different individual as well. She definitely had to show her ruthless side. What up, Candy Love? Because Elder Mother Marva wasn't going to allow her to leave from out of this punishment trailer without doing something to Niecy. And the reason Niecy got punished was because she was caught by Manny, mutilated Manny, talking to the popo. So yeah, that was just and keep in mind, you guys, these numbers are not in any particular order. This is just 20 ruthless moments that I found, no particular order. Okay, all right. Next up, this was the moment where we had to see Ruth beat the brakes off of Tally. And it wasn't even her fault.
I remember that. Yeah, that was crazy. But she had to do what she had to do. Like, in order to be under the highest good graces, for him to believe that she was down, she had to beat up her friend. Poor Tally, because I was like, dang, she beating her down hardcore. I remember that.
Because Tally had been through enough, and I'm just like, y'all really gonna let old girl get dragged? In the beginning, we had already seen her get popped by Daikon. Then she got stumped by the 3 Rakadushi soldiers. Manny was one of them. Clark was it Clark? No, Lewis, the one, the old Lewis. Yeah, the original Lewis, and the other dude that we see playing around with the goats. So it was those 3 that they already stumped her. So I was just like, dang, poor Tally. That baby just going through it. And her daughter had to watch this altercation. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I felt bad for Tally. So moving right along, moment number 17. And this is, again, no particular order, but this was so not just ruthless, but it was also funny because we do see Elder Mother Marva, and she is just torturing everybody at this point. She has popped a couple of people. She has done all her dirt. And finally, we get to see where Zane gets to turn the machine on. I'm just going to do it a little bit.
Okay.
Oh my God, y'all! A lot of people are saying they felt bad for Tally. I felt bad for Tally, and I hate that her character, they didn't allow her character to continue on, because I think there was still more that she could have actually brought to, she could have brought to Ruthless. So, but what they did to her.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
No, they was putting her through it, but to this right here, with Herbie with the mother being electrified, that was very satisfying to me. Like I was very like, yes, it's about time you get what you deserve. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Just a little bit. I was like, yes. It was a very satisfying scene, Was it
Yeah,
satisfying for you?
it was absolutely satisfying to me. Everybody is loving
Yeah.
that moment. Payback is a mug, and Elder Mother, she absolutely deserved it. She has done so much dirt to everyone else, so yeah, it was her time.
Oh
It
yeah.
was definitely her time. Candy Love says she enjoys seeing Elder Mother getting shot. Absolutely, absolutely. Shout out to Bajalyn Odoms, who's a very sweet person. However, she does an amazing job as Elder Mother Marva. But yeah, that shock right there was coming. That was more satisfying than seeing her get popped by the highest
Yeah.
or popped by even Ruth. That right there, that moment was so satisfying. But then we move along to Elder Mother because again, we find out Elder Mother done kicked it with 21 out of 26 of the
Yes.
Rockadooshie camp, y'all.
Crazy. Ruthless.
Listen, and
Got that
that innocent,
ruthless.
that ruthless cooch. Oh, now see. Oh my God. Okay. 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 Yeah. Anyway, 21 out of 26. And she had such an innocent look on her face when the highest, he confronted her about the whole situation. And then it's like she was just wanting acting like I didn't do it, but we know they told on you. They all told on you, Elder Mother,
She's
all
like,
of them.
what? She's like, they spoke to you? Like, yeah, they told me everything. So 21 out of 26 of my men.
21.
She's like,
Oh
oh.
my God.
She's like, well, oh, well, I guess so. I guess I did.
Yes. Yes, and yes, you did. Okay. Move right along. This moment right here.
Wow.
This is I got this one because I want to take it to where Andrew, we see him on the video camera taking these bodies into the house of Brian and Lynn. And that is what truly confirms that Brian or Lynn and Lynn are, well, we know Lynn was out there because of what happened to her, but just Brian too? Like you had to take my boy Brian as well?
Yep. Had to take him. That was
My
ruthless.
heart, my heart,
Your
that was
heart.
ruthless. That was ruthless.
All right,
That was
Fred Sanford.
ruthless. Okay. Yeah, for real. I'm coming to join you. Ah. I'm gonna get to the comments, but I'm trying to get through these
Yeah.
slides, y'all. I see y'all tapping in. I absolutely appreciate it. Yeah, Jay, remind me next time to give you access so you can handle that part. But help me out with that. I appreciate it.
Oh, with the comments? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, this one, Jay. I know you have some emotions, some feelings. When you
Yeah.
thought this is gonna be a two-part ruthless situation where we see that we think she's unalive, and we
Right.
find out later on that she actually survived. So this
Yeah.
your girl Lacy. What were your thoughts, Jay?
Man, I was mad about this. I was like, no, not my baby. That's my TV wife. Nah, man, you can't shoot it down like that. They shot it down like it was like 12 dudes in the car, man. It was only little her, and you just gonna pop all through the car. It was like 18 dudes outside. I was upset. I was like, damn, she going out like that. But she went out like a G. Exactly. She went out like a G, you know what I mean? And that's when we thought she was going. Of course, we know the real deal, but for a while we thought she was out of here. So I was like, all right, man, hey, if she gonna go out, you going out like a G, baby. I love it.
Right. So when you found out that she was still here,
I was elated. I was like, oh man. And then they showed the other mother pull up her robe and she had pots and pans. I was like, that's a smart OG. That's a smart G right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they're gonna pop at me. Let me at least put some pots and pans on there. But she did get scraped and all of this and that. So I was proud of her, and I was proud of her that she did it that way and that she knew better. But yeah, I was happy that she was still alive. I was.
Yeah, I could say that because Lacey really did. I mean, yeah, Lacey really did sacrifice herself for Paula. You know what I mean? Because she could have just let Paula got caught, but she stayed in the home when they tried to escape, and she gave herself up to Daikon and the rest of the Rakadushi. So
Right.
I salute Lacey, even though she be running her mouth when it comes to talking that talk with Ruth. She was talking in the beginning, she was talking that talk, but Ruth was like, listen, let me tell you something, and put the foot down on her. So
That was another
anyway,
ruthless moment. Yeah, that was definitely a
I
ruthless moment.
yeah,
I could understand why she was talking that trash because I mean they was in that trailer, her sitting next to Oliver, and then Elder Mother came up in there. That just enraged her even more because they was in there for like it felt like months, and I ain't see nobody bring them food. They were just sitting there like, yo, I'm just miserable and all that. So she was just miserable. And when Ruth came in there, it was like, all right, let me get at you. Let me snitch on you in front of Elder Mother, see what happens. And yeah, she got that foot right on her neck and right on her face. I was
that
like,
part.
damn. Damn.
So listen, y'all. Before we continue, the Ruthless Roundtable is officially complete. Somebody has stepped into the building. Shout out to the one and only, my girl, your girl, the one and only EJ, the TV junkie. What up, EJ?
Hey y'all.
Yo, what up, big face?
What's up,
Hey,
Ruthless Roundtable? Shut up, big
okay.
head.
Okay, y'all know. So listen, y'all know I'm real good at doing stuff last minute. So I'm gonna just say this publicly one more time, and I'll probably say it again. Thank y'all both for tapping in on here. I
Come on.
absolutely appreciate it. I really, really do, because y'all could be doing a whole lot of other stuff compared to sitting here doing this. So the
You know you
ruthless
are girl. What you
roundtable
talking
is
about,
complete.
man? You are girl. You know what I mean? This is the Ruthless Round Table. Here we are once again.
That
Hey,
part.
hey, hey. Okay, okay. All right, all right. Yeah. Who's I don't know where he get that nickname from.
Listen, it's a brother
Is
sister
it
thing. Me,
okay?
she calls me big head. I call her big face. That's what we do. It's not thing. It's not thing. You know how brothers and sisters do.
That's what we do.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's an inside thing.
yeah. We don't take it personal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Absolutely, absolutely. So next, oh EJ, since you rocking in and tapping in with us, how you feeling? How did you feel? Number one, when we thought that we lost Lacey, and then number two, because Jay had me on a whole campaign talking about save Lacey and all this other stuff.
Relax.
So then we find out that she's still alive. So what were your thoughts in those two moments?
Listen, first and foremost, shout out to Lacey because Lacey is gonna fight to the end, no matter what. That's what I liked about Lacey. Honestly, I thought she was a goner. Nobody couldn't tell me that Lacey was alive. I was like, she out of there. Ain't no way that they missed. Ain't no way. But then when we found the reveal, I said, "Dang! I mean, that was creative." So I was here for it, though. Long live Lacey. I hope she the one person that don't walk they behind back on that camp. Cause girls,
That
why?
part. That part. Girl, just keep going. Do not
Okay,
don't collect $200. Just keep going. Pass go and everything else. Cause you done been back and forth off that compound way too many times.
For real.
okay.
All right. So then the next moment where we thought that the highest
Yeah.
had popped River. That was such a pivotal moment of the show because I'm like, it's River. How he could not, he can't, he didn't take out River, but the distance, how close that blinky was to River's head was like he gotta be gone. So we'll start with Jay and then EJ. What were your thoughts on that particular moment?
Yeah, so shout out to Tyler Perry on this one, right? Because I love the sound effect trick that he did because when he pulled that trigger, right, it went automatically black, and then we hear like it was like blood splattered and all this and that. Couldn't find out this boy just fell out and fainted on the ground. So Tyler Perry for a whole week had us all like, yo, yo, you know what I'm saying? River's out of here, B. Like he blew his melon off and da 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 da. So I was like, dang, okay, dude, crazy. If you love me, then you do it. Just take yourself out. Take yourself out. So, you know, I was definitely like, yo, this is a great cliffhanger. And yeah, had me fooled. Definitely had me fooled.
Definitely. What about you, EJ?
Girl, River wasn't going no doggone where. Ain't no way the highest is giving up his good. Ain't no way. It's not gonna happen. Don't even try to. It is what it is, Jay. It is what it is. You know the highest been getting it in with River for a long time. So, you know, he loved him some River. Listen, next to Ruth, because right now I feel like Ruth winning. I think Ruth got that real good.
Oh, Ruth is definitely winning. She's definitely winning.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, it was a shocking moment. I won't lie, but honestly, I never for 1 second thought he was gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think it.
Right. Yeah. I was praying that it wasn't true. But like Jay was saying, the whole blood splatter, all of that, the falling to the ground, I just knew I had to wrote River off the show, period. Jay said write the script. I had to wrote River all the way off because I was like, he got to be gone.
Yeah.
So but yeah, that was it definitely kept our attention and made us come back the following week to see, you know, whether or not River survived. So was that a mid-season break moment, or was it like the very next week we got a new episode?
I think it was the very next week we got a new episode.
Okay.
They didn't make us wait that long.
Okay, because you know he will.
Yeah, bruh. Like now.
Okay.
Right now.
Right, that part. All right, y'all. So moving right along, the 12th moment now. I know I got this image of Zane as well as Manny, but I really want to talk about the pencil sharpener moment. And EJ, please, you go first and talk about when Manny thought he was about to get a little Zane, and he slid it in to the side and got sliced back out. I'm just saying.
Listen, I had mixed feelings about this whole scene, y'all. Like, I real talk, I had so many mixed feelings about this. Yes, Manny is a scumbag, as my boy Jay points out. That's what he is. He's scumbag Manny. We know that. But I ain't gonna lie, the fact that you just kind of felt that whole thing, I ain't even got one of those, but I felt like it was painful. I felt like it was a very, very painful thing. And then next thing you know, Manny ain't never walked right, y'all, since then. Think Manny still can't walk right. I'm sorry, that is so funny to me. The way Manny was walking that entire time, I was like, Manny ain't gonna never get back right. Seriously.
I don't think any man would walk right after that. Like, I even felt it. It was like, and you could hear it too. You could hear it go. I was like, man, I felt it. I was like, damn. But that's good for your ass, you scumbag mother freaker. I was like, you scum, you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I like how you made she looked dark skin on there. But yeah, anyway, so
He was in the bus.
so yeah, man, it was listen, I was like gagging at the same time, like, yeah, good for your ass. You know what I mean? Because you deserve it. All the stuff you did to not only her, but the other girl. I mean, you scumbag, man, you deserved it. And yeah, it was the Raku. We gonna say that. It's the Raku. You wanna ask us? It's the Raku. We know what it is. It's the pencil sharpener, but yeah, to you was the Raku, all right? So you never do it again.
That was the funniest part, y'all, because that fool really started believing in the Raku.
Right. He's like, for real? The Raku did this? No, he didn't. Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't be messing with these girls out here. You know what I mean?
Okay. And okay, so Candy Love mentioned about when he had to have it sewn up by Elder Mother Marva.
Ooh.
First of all,
is that a ruthless moment too? I thought it was.
That was horrible.
I should have put it on there. I did it, but since the audience has mentioned it, since Candy Love mentioned it, Rusty Needle to the man PP. She did him wrong. She did not have to do that to him. And it was a weave, one of them needles that they used to sew in the tracks.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
disgusting. Terrible.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was hella. Yes, that was hella
I'm telling
funny.
y'all, he got so much karma, but I didn't feel bad for him. It was just one of those moments where you just like, oh,
Yeah.
but go ahead, but oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely
It
cringy.
was so.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jay. Go ahead.
I said definitely cringy. It was a cringy moment, but at the same time, after she sold it up, he had to give her a little something too. So that's cringy too.
forgot about that.
You forgot about that, right? What you gonna do for me? So he had to go, and she was like, "Oh yeah," you remember that? So
yes,
that's ruthless.
Oh, he had to put his fingers in that old salmon patty. Oh,
salmon patty.
It's not worse than what River had to do. I hope that's number one.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't even get that. But
mean-
like I said, these are just a few moments. If we talk about Ruthless, all the Ruthless moments, we'll be on this thing a good 5 hours. Like that's another show.
Yeah.
that was another one. That was another one. Somebody said, I bet it looked like candy, of course. I bet it looked like raw roast beef. Really? That's why I don't eat red meat now. That's why I don't eat red meat.
Listen, I ain't gonna stop eating red meat because of that. But Candy, that was not a great visual. I love roast, but you might make me rethink it.
Arby's roast beef. Oh my! Let me go to the next one.
Right. Somebody said Candy log out, girl. Yes.
Yes, Candy. Log out, Candy.
That's funny.
All right, y'all, moving right along. Coming in at number, well, not in particular, but coming in at number 11, we had the moment where poor Daikon had to sit and watch ride the stallion of the highest and look back at him. How ruthless was that, Jay? As a man,
you don't got the picture? You don't got the picture?
No, because I thought about it, but then I thought about it.
That was a great picture. You know what I'm saying? Roof on top. You know what I'm saying? Little round. I was like, yeah, okay. Nah, this was definitely a ruthless moment. This was the highest, like solidifying and putting a stamp on it. Like, oh, you thought you was going to get Roof? You thought Roof was your woman? Oh, okay, I want you to watch as Roof does the doogie, poopy, all that scoochie on me. You know what I'm saying? She put that oosh-gosh on my dang. You know what I'm saying? And you got to watch it, man. You got to watch it. This was embarrassing. I felt bad for Daikon, for real. I felt bad for him because, it's not only that he loves Roof, but he's really in love with the highest. That was what really hurt him. It was that part right there. You know what I mean? So yeah, you need to get that picture up in there. Let me go find this picture.
Yeah, go find the picture, Jay. No. I didn't bring any male parts, and so I didn't bring the female parts either, okay?
Yes,
okay, because I was trying to respect,
Thank you.
Respect. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, Daikon, and he was sitting there crying like a little baby. Like, are you pouting? Are you join in, man? That's your opportunity to go get you some. You can have a 2 for 1.
The highest thing. He want that. He wanted him to watch. You gonna watch. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I think you messing around with her. I'm gonna show you who's the boss. You know what I'm saying? Who runs this P?
CJ, that's why I can't.
That's why that's what the highs was saying. That's what he was doing. I run this P right here.
What be going on in your boy head, Tika? What be going on in his head? Seriously,
I don't know.
You have Miss O-Face on there. You have Miss O-Face.
Oh yeah, nope.
Dang,
man,
but we got Miss O-Face at the bottom. She done asked for her position as Miss O-Face.
Listen, I got you. Listen, we gotta have part 2. We gotta have part 2.
Okay.
Part 2 of the ruthless moments. Like, there's too many of them. Can I please talk about Daikon real? Can I talk about
ahead. Definitely. My bad.
because y'all know I love Daikon so much, but in this moment right here, Daikon, like I felt so bad for him. Like I was like, look at his face. Can we give it up to Tika for this picture? This is like the best angle, the best everything. Something about this just says everything that you needed to say in this moment. Like you felt how hurt he was in this moment. Like he was like extremely hurt, y'all. Like this was so sad. Like this is the saddest I ever seen Daikon in my entire existence of seeing Daikon. Like I was like, dang, Daikon, this is kind of messed up. But you know what got it for me was the tongue. It was the tongue when the highest I keep
I
seeing
know how
that.
to do it now. I can show you. She's like, show me. And he's like,
Oh my God.
Did you see? Did you see?
He was doing it like a
like a
little
little
12-year,
kid.
like a 0-year-old. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
like a little kid.
That's
I
his first
said,
taste.
dang.
His first real taste of a woman, apparently.
Okay, I'm glad he got that woman because they could have ruined it for him. But the highest got something he could say no, no, no to y'all. He said he ain't saying no, 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 no.
At all. At all,
Okay,
y'all. Listen, we could talk about Daikon and the highest all day long, as well as Ruth. But this moment right here, and I talked a little
Oh,
bit. I
man.
touched on this earlier. I did get a little chest and a little boobage for you, Jay. Not the chest part, but the boobage.
that's the
So
problem.
the moment where Daikon put one in Lynn, and I ain't talking about the D. I'm talking about the bullet to the noggin. That's all I can say.
Pow, pow.
Pow pow. And did y'all remember that moment when she was in the punishment trailer and Daikon?
That was
Of course, girl.
ruthless.
Them was some of my
Come on.
favorite moments. Listen, Daikon, I love me some Daikon, and every time I don't care what he doing, every time he take the moment to pull that thing out, I'm looking. I'm like, okay, Daikon. I'm just keeping it real every time. I'm like,
Listen, Marcy Davenport said, "I wish the TV was magical. I would have jumped in the TV and saved him."
I'm
Girl,
sure.
me too.
I would have
Me
jumped in
too.
if the TV was magical on the O face moment. I would have jumped in to save him too.
Oh, God.
Hallelujah.
Oh my God, Tyler Perry cab casting. This is a
Um,
message to you all. BET Plus, Tyler Perry Studios. My girl EJ, the TV junkie, is trying to get her spot as the new O Face girl. And I mean, I don't know personally, but I think my girl could do the job. I'm just saying. Give
with
my girl
Al's
that
permission.
job.
With Al's permission. What up, Al?
We don't need no permission from
Listen,
Right.
him. We
Your
got this.
husband's permission.
We don't need no permissions.
You don't want to see your body up on the screen, Tyler Perry screen.
Yes, I do. We don't care what he want to see. Yes, I do.
What up, Al?
oh my God. Anyway, y'all, moving
He's
right
so
along.
extra. See,
Anybody have any
that's why
thoughts
y'all don't
on
need
this
to be
whole?
cool.
That's
Y'all are
my
out of
guy.
control.
My cousin.
Anybody have any thoughts on this moment where Lynn got popped? I
Yes.
didn't think it was going to happen. What
Yes.
you got, Jay?
Number one, shout out to Lynn, because if it wasn't for Lynn, I wouldn't be watching Ruthless at all. Lynn is the one that locked me in since like day one, episode 1. Y'all remember, right? You know, after they stole that car, whatever they got,
Mm-hmm.
Callie and da boom, and then they slapped Tally and they ran into the tree. And the next scene was your boy breaking it down, putting a hammer down on Lynn, and she was bucking nigga. You know what I'm saying? She had the pretty brown browns driving me wild. Ooh, child. I was like, okay, let me rewind that. I'm locked into the show. That's it. Rufus got me. So shout out to Lin, man. But this was Rufus, the way he just pow. Like it was Daikon that took out, right?
Yep.
How you gonna get the heady head and the slobby chobby and then take out at the same time? Like that was just crazy, dude. Oh, that was definitely Ruthless. I was like, I did not believe it. I couldn't believe it. It was unbelievable. Yeah.
Bruh. I know you love you some Lynn. I get it. I ain't even gonna hold you on that one. I get it. She is a beautiful, beautiful woman, right? Absolutely gorgeous. But she was dumb as hell.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like just straight up being extra. Like you had no business at this doggone compound for one thing. You had no business being Malcolm's sloppy seconds again. You know what I'm saying? Like Malcolm is taking down everybody, and you out here doing the same thing, and you gonna go to a place where you know that a man is there undercover, where you know that they certified back crazy. I understand Daikon is out here swinging and he looking good and he promised a good time, but you got to know that there's a reason why the FBI is up in here. I could not muster up enough strength to feel bad for Lynn that much. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't.
Oh yeah, no, I don't disagree.
I
don't disagree with you at all with everything that you just said. I was just talking about the body. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So all of her decisions after that, yeah, we know, dumb as a box of rocks. We know.
We know. But she cute though. She cute though.
Yeah.
Listen, Lynn was unfortunately she was a junkie that had no business going to a home of junkies. She had no place going, and you know she thought she was gonna be a hero. They gave her some good, and she thought she had some real good from the highest because she kept saying she wanted to see the highest. And that just turned her all the way out. So it was a wrap. You know, salute to Nareen Brown for doing her thing as Lynn, you know, but I was still, my tongue was in the back of my throat. Like, what did he really? And they showed it to make it clear that she was unalive when he popped her in the center of her forehead. Like,
I saw it. I caught the pic too when we were doing recaps. I caught that pic.
Gone.
Black hole. I was like, whoa.
I was mad at Brian. I know, Tika, before I even say this, and I'm sorry ahead of time. I love you. Just know that I say this with love. But Brian was dumb as a box of rocks too, because ain't no way in the world I'm trying to save her. I don't care. All the stuff she done, I'm out. Like I'm done. Like at this point. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was just real soft on her. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? He just was not trying to give up on love. He was like, I love you. And she's like, I hate your little punk ass. Like, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was playing him countless times. And I was like, I think all of us was yelling at the screen, like, bro, leave her alone, man. Like, why are you so in love with her? I know the good. Listen, I know since episode 1, season 1, I know the goods is good, but daggone it, bro. Like, come on, man.
And I wanted Brian to live, Jay. Like I kept saying, I wanted him to live so bad, but he just couldn't. Why come he just couldn't let go? No, reminded me of a song, but I ain't gonna sing it.
Of the P. I've been saying that since the beginning of the show.
He loved her unconditionally. He felt like it was his fault that she was in the position that she was in by taking her from her career. But sorry, Brian. You can't always say people who done took that dose of that one good.
Don't say drug.
You can't always exactly. That's exactly what come to my mind. So, anyways, y'all.
Oh, let me stop. I'm sorry.
Salute to Jamie Gallagher, of course, who portrayed Brian, Agent Brian Rollins. For all you're always forever in my heart. I was hoping it was a dream that they really didn't take you out. It's okay for Lynn, but you know, I was like, okay. So anyway, y'all. Candy said dangerously in love, and yeah, Malcolm definitely slept with the boss allegedly. Allegedly. This moment, y'all. So I didn't. Okay, so this moment with Oliver and Lacy is one that will stick with me until Ruthless comes to a complete end. And I hope that's no time soon. The moment where the highest made the two of them have sex. And then poor Oliver gets poked in the back. And I
pause.
I cried for real. I cried for real. A little, what y'all call them, tears. Hey, EJ, were you hoping that Lacy got poked too at that same time?
Girl, you know, you know. Listen, Lacy is straight up snitch, y'all, and I just can't ever get over that. I do not trust Lacy. Lacy is about herself, but I'm glad she didn't go because later on she would prove to be useful to my girl. So she kind of winning me back. I ain't even gonna lie, she winning me back. But sometimes I don't know what side Lacy gonna be on. So it's like like whose side, what she gonna do today? Because the minute she can't get away, she straight up snitching on you. So you got to be careful with Lacy. You don't never know. But in all seriousness, if one of them had to go, I would have rather it had been Lacy because Oliver. He had my heart, y'all. Like I love me some Oliver when it was all said and done. Gullible Oliver, but I felt like I wanted him to get off the doggone compound. It was a few people I just wanted to get off the compound, and he was one of them. But he had to
Yeah.
go.
What about you, Jay? Either one of
Um,
them, Lacy. Or I know how you feel
well,
about
you already
Lacy. Let
know.
me address Oliver.
Yeah, you already know Lacy had to stay. She had to stay. Bottom line, if anybody had to go, it had to be dumbass, motherfreaking gullible ass, motherfreaking, goofy ass, motherfreaking Oliver, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he again, just like Brian, just like, yeah, I want us to be together. You fooled me. You took the keys to the car. Why you ain't telling me? And still running behind her. Like, dude, like, no. He could have been a great asset to I mean, it would have been dope if he still would have been around and ran with Lewis and George. That would have been a crazy combination to have Oliver, Lewis, and George, and they ran that whole game and scheme. But yeah, when he poked them in the back, no pun intended, and pause and no diddy, I thought that it did go through his body and cut her, but it didn't like go through her. So yeah. I mean, but
Yeah,
the most humiliating part was him having his pants down. That was, and then he cut the pants open so he can go and mess around with her, and then just I was like, oh dang, that was crazy.
yeah. They took my boy out, but and I felt like he could at least lasted till season 4. Um
That
just
part.
to give Andrew that help that he actually needed. Like not just about Lewis and George, but and shout out to them, but Andrew was running around trying to rally up a crew of somebody that would actually help him. And Oliver would have been that one, but because of Lacy mouth talking and doing too much talking, that's when Elder Mother decides, oh, we're gonna put them. Well, they in the punishment compound. Ruth can't find the key. Ruth don't have the key. Ruth, why? Let me say this: why would you go to the punishment trailer, Ruth, and you ain't have a key? Why you even in there? You didn't have no key. So anyway, I digress. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hate that Oliver left. He could have been a major asset to Andrew and a few others in the show. But moving right along. Okay, Marcy says that Oliver, Lewis, and George would have been a great team as well. I agree. I agree. We just would have had to keep Lewis from running his mouth about the money and getting upset about the money. That's a bit.
I think Oliver probably would have ran point on that whole situation. I think he would have been like, instead of Lewis being the leader, I think Oliver would have been the leader because he probably had more tenure. And then it was like, yo, I want to get out of here too. Right. I know this. I got the keys. You know what I'm saying? He'd been around the longest. So he probably would have ran point, and then he probably would have slapped Lewis like, we getting out of here with the 33,000 of whatever how much they got. We out of here. We ain't going back. Yeah, 300,000. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sliding
Now
on to
look,
the
I
next.
hate speaking ill. I hate speaking ill of the possibly gonna be dead folks because that's what's gonna happen to my boys. Because y'all know I love them, but every time I think about that, I get irked. He just ticking me off.
Yeah.
Them your people.
And they are. I'll take them.
You take it to the funeral home. That's what you about to take.
Okay.
I mean, that's probably what's about to happen. But shout out to my boys. It was real while we had you.
Greed got him. Greed got him. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, y'all, moving right along. Another crazy moment, another ruthless moment for me was when we found out that Sheriff Conley was dirty. Not only was he getting slobbed and knobbed on by the women of the young women of the Rockaducci compound, he was dirty. And I just have a ruthless comical moment real quick, and then we'll continue to talk about this moment between he and doggone Brian. So y'all hold tight. Try not to make it too long. Here we go.
And I feel good. I feel like singing. Wanna hear a country song? Baby loves me like no one's ever loved me before. The way she touched me was everything I wanted and much more. She
That's enough. Sheriff Conley, a ace. That was my little comical moment. I thought that was a little interesting, funny that he done got high off the muffins. They're riding down the highway and just that fast. That's all it took. But was he already in with the Rakadushi before that? Do either y'all think that Conley was already in before they even went and visited the Rakadushi compound?
Oh yeah, yeah. He been down for a while.
Yeah,
Like we had an idea, but this scene right here was the confirmation, and we was like, oh, okay, he finally admitted, like, all right, put your dukes up, put your hands up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, you thought I was here to save you? Oh no, I'm not here to save you. I'm down with them. You know what I'm saying? So we got the confirmation here, and I was like, oh yeah. We finally got it. Yep.
Absolutely. Any final thoughts on that with EJ?
I got none.
I know,
Okay.
right? Okay. Well, this was the moment, and it kind of made me shed another thug tear to the back of my head. Where not only did these two come face to face to battle, but Clark ends up getting neck compression out by Oliver. And at the end of that moment, Oliver actually was emotional because they were like sort of like brothers. Like he told Clark certain things, Clark told him certain things. So they were kind of like brothers, but he had to take his brother out. Any thoughts on either one of y'all can start? Any thoughts on Clark and Oliver?
I forgot all about Clark. Dang.
Shout out to
I
JL.
really did. I just when you I was like, I forgot all about this Joker. Some of these people still in the credits. They really need to update that. Just a thought. I'm sorry. just hit me because I feel like Oliver's still up in there somewhere. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Ain't this when Oliver was still drinking the Kool-Aid? Pretty sure this was when he was
No,
still.
he was
Or
trying
was
to
he?
they
Or
had
had
him
he
locked up
turned
in the
yet?
yeah, they had him locked up in the punishment trailer because he had, helped the crew get away, help the girls get escape or whatever. And Clark went in there to tell him something or to say something to him, and Oliver was like, "Bump this! I'm trying to get out of here," because he was trying to save his girl Lacy. And matter of fact, Lacy and Paula were in the trailer right next to him. So that was when
Oh,
everybody
okay,
ended up being locked up.
that's when Lacy snitched. Is this when
Right.
Lacy was dry snitching? Okay, yeah, it's been a minute, but yeah, okay, cool.
He
Yeah,
took
but
him
I
out.
remember Clark. I mean, Clark was cool. I didn't really have like a big connection with him, but I mean, the character was cool. I still was like really on Oliver at this time, especially when he was no longer drinking the Kool-Aid. So it's cool though.
Okay.
Bye, Clark.
I
Deuces.
know. Nothing, Jay. Nothing. You guys nothing.
He was a dummy
Okay.
for going up in there. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say.
Yeah, because I'm sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying he was like, yeah, well, you come on out, and you come in, you come out. They was going back and forth like idiots. It's like, well, this dumbass went up in there, like you out man, like Oliver is like the dude, that. So why would you go up in there and think that you was going to be able to take him out? It just, it was just time for him to go, and when he just, it's like peace.
Yeah, Clark had been slipping anyway. Like how you're a man and you see this unalive body of Lilo in the trunk of this vehicle and you gagging. You got what's the dang it Joan over there gagging, and you leave your weapon. The highest tell you to go get Oliver, and that's why he went. That's why he went to go to see Oliver, because the highest wanted to see him about Lilo, because he said that he was the last one that saw Lilo. So that's how he ended up in the punishment trailer with Clark. I had to think about it, y'all. It's been so long. But yeah, Clark was not a good soldier at all. He was not a good soldier at all. So, well, he had to go. Salute. All right, y'all, moving right along. We finally get to see the cooler. We've heard about this cooler this whole time. I don't want to go to the cooler. Don't put me in the cooler. And we see the first one that get put back in the cooler, River, y'all. River. And I was just, okay, now this was the debate. Everybody, was it plugged in or was it not plugged in? If it plugged in, how is it plugged in? Like, that was the running debate as far as this whole cooler situation goes. Is that a good form of punishment?
It's a good question. I mean, why is this cooler cooling and it's outside by a freaking bus? They got, is it missing the I? Shouldn't it be like CISD? Maybe just anyway. Maybe it's just
why is it by the bus? What is charging this cooler? Like, how are they keeping the cool on the cooler? Why is it by the bus?
Extra long extension cord, Jay. Extra long extension cord.
Yeah, weird. And it don't even look cold. You see how dirty it look up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only time it ever looked cold is when Aaron was up in there and they put the dry ice and made it look like he was like, it made it look like it was cold. But when he was in there, it just,
and Malcolm too, remember when Malcolm was in there?
That's right. But he did a great job. Shout out to Anthony Bless, because he did a great job of making it. He was shivering. He was making all those noises and stuff. So he did a great acting job on that one.
It'd be better if they made them like more like they were smothering inside of there, because it's closed off and there's no air. You know what I'm saying? Rather than having it cold.
Yeah, I thought that too. I thought they would have it where, like you say, suffocating, smothering, lack of oxygen. That where they darn near
to like 4 days. Though. They guaranteed to be done, to be dead if it was suffocating. It's like, oh, I thought you was alive. Oh no, you're not.
Yeah. So, but salute to everybody who has had to endure the cooler. Shout out to Aaron, shout out to River, and shout out to Malcolm. They had to endure the cooler. So this was the moment I never thought I would see anybody stand up to Daikon. And at this very moment, over a woman, Oliver did just that. And Daikon was ready to lay hands on him. And Oliver was like, nah, with my muscle grip arm, you're not going to hit me. Anybody have any particular thoughts on? I just felt good to see somebody finally stand up to Daikon. All the other men that we see, they end up getting slapped by Daikon. Even Manny Big Self gets slapped by Daikon. So,
but Manny a punk though. But in this moment right here, like, first and foremost, don't be bucking up to my Daikon like this, Oliver. You're doing too much. Now, I feel like Oliver overplayed his hand, but it was a good moment. But I do feel like he just overplayed it in the sense of you can't like I just felt like there was a lot of moments where I felt like when Oliver starts going hard for Lacy, I don't know. I think we just kind of knew his death was coming, y'all. Like, we should have felt it. I just didn't want it, but I think we should have felt it because I forgot about this moment too.
Yeah, shout out to Oliver, man. He's the man. He stood up for my wife. You know what I'm saying? His lady, my wife. See, I let him borrow her. You know what I'm saying? For the show.
Not borrow.
You know what I'm saying? He borrowed for the show, for the entertainment purposes, but she mine. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's a man for stepping up, man. Freak that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Daikon, you should be bucking at hitting girls anyway. You should be hitting women anyway. Daikon, Dickon, okay?
Leave Daikon alone. Right. He had a lot of stress.
Oliver should have just busted him right up in his grill, like, bam. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, but he didn't. And then he got punished. It is what it is. Shout out to Oliver on that part.
Yeah, shout out to Oliver. Shout out to Stevie Bates Jr. for giving us Oliver. I felt like he did an amazing job with this role. I just wish we had him around just a little bit longer. Even if it was the end of the beginning of season 4, like at least the mid-season finale or something. I would have loved to see more on his character. But
is it true that he didn't want to get what do they call when the highest butt plug?
Cleansed.
Yeah, is it true that in
Enlightened.
real life he didn't want to get cleansed, and that's why he was like, nah, just take me out of here.
Moving right along, we're gonna find out later if that's true. But with that being said, seeing the punishment, another
Jeez.
moment of punishment for River, this mess had me. And listen, I know I'm calling names, but I literally Instagram message River was like, "Bro, are you okay?" Because that was so real. He's gagged up, hog tied. Like, what the heck? I'm glad they didn't show nothing plugged up in him because that was just too much.
Ugh.
This is
Yeah.
when we knew that the highest was diabolical, y'all. Like, I was like, something is wrong with him. And I'll be the first to admit that I'm always that person that's right down the middle with the highest. Like, there are moments when I find myself rooting for him. I know. Don't judge me, y'all. This is my guilty pleasure, okay? Like, for whatever reason. But this was not one of those moments. In this moment, I was like, come on, highest, bro. Like, come on now. What we doing? But then when we learn why he's doing this and why River is his outlet and all of this type of stuff, because we start to get more answers, at some point about why he's even doing these things. And when we start to learn about where he came from and stuff like that, you kind of you understand it a little bit more. But I felt so bad for River in this moment, and I just wanted to choke the highest out at this point.
Yeah, I ain't never root for no highest ever. So but seeing him do all of this, I was like, yeah, dog, something wrong. Who hurt you? Who hurt you, highest? A lot of people obviously hurt you. You know what I mean? And we find out as the season goes on, like this dude was being abused. So hurt people hurt people. So it's like, hey man, you know what I mean? Like, come over. Yeah, come over. I want you to dance with me. Now get on the floor. Now boom. Like crazy, dog. He was just his like human torture machine. So, yeah, this is definitely a ruthless moment.
And Jay, let me just make this clear. I only be rooting for him against the FBI. I don't want the FBI to come in there and get him. Then it just be over.
Thank you for the clarity, because I'll never root for that dude, that sick, crazy motherfucker. Okay, thank you for the clarity.
Rooting for him in that sense, y'all. Like, it ain't that deep, but yeah, just rooting for the fact that I always be against the popos. I don't know why, y'all. Don't ask me why. I just always be against
You're
them.
a criminal. That's why. You undercover criminal.
Sit down, FBI. I might be in a former life.
Anyway, y'all, crazy. All right, y'all, moving right along. Number 3 was when Ruth was coronated by the 7 seas.
Girl.
All I could say was, what is going on in the brain of Tyler Perry? We've somewhat heard about things like this, but actually giving it to us on the screen, I don't know if this was like the first or second time it's ever been done, but in our community, we don't see this. And so I was just like, dang, Ruth, girl, you gonna be able to handle all of that? Like,
girl, I don't know what you're talking about. This like a choo-choo. It's a lot of them things that go down in the hood. Choo-choo.
well,
But at the same time, this was funny though. This was crazy because this is the moment I realized that Ruth was serious. Like, she was in this thing. But then when she realized that she wasn't gonna be with the highest, it all changed. This is the moment I feel like where it changed.
It did. Yep. It definitely changed, EJ. It definitely changed for her because she was all in. She all I can say is Tally tried to tell her
She did.
that, girl, it's about to go down and you think this is cute, but this is not what you want.
Yeah, this was definitely a gullible moment for Ruth because she thought she was just going to be with the highest and it was going to be all good. And, again, just to be clear, I was not happy to see these dudes butt naked with the dangalangs, all right? I wasn't happy to see none of that stuff, okay? Let's be clear, okay? I'm a heterosexual man that loves women. I like seeing, Ruth half, you know what I'm saying? I saw a little areola. I saw a tiny bit of areola. I've rewound it a couple of times. I got a tiny bit of Ruth's areola, but other than that, I didn't want to see those dudes, man. I didn't want to see none of that, okay? All right, let's be clear, all right? Y'all can keep that. Y'all can have that.
Not the little bit of areola.
That's all, She put a roll back on. It was like, stop. Because
Why,
you know,
why was all their faces looking like that, Jay? Like, look at their faces. I was like, I said, who sat up here and thought about this? But we got to think about it. This is a cult. Like, cult stuff happens.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what they do.
Right.
Yeah, crazy.
Right.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
definitely brought it to the screen.
It made Ruth ruthless. You know what I'm saying? Because at first, when I first started looking at this, I was like, okay, she believed all this. I mean, Ruth really believed this stuff in the beginning.
She did. Yeah.
But then he also had the audacity to tell her, like, you did this when you were out in the street, so this should be easy. Like, this shouldn't be hard for you at all. I'm like,
we found out a lot about her and her dominatrix, and you know, I kind of like it. It was kind of turned me on. You know what I'm saying, when I found out about that. So
all right, y'all. So then coming in at number 2, like I said, these are in no particular order. These are just 20 of what Tika considers top moments from Tyler Perry's Ruthless. Maybe we will get a part 2 or part 3, and I'm here for that. So with this moment right here, this was when the highest was asking Daikon about the flower. What's the flower's name? Who is the flower? Because the highest could sense that Daikon had got some of that kitty cat from somebody on the Rockadusha compound. He didn't know exactly who it was, but he felt like, and I was like, is the highest really psychic or not? Because how you know that this man really been getting it in? But they were denying it. They were, of course, everybody was denying it. So at this moment was when the highest said, you're not with the Raku, and swung on him. Because he couldn't tell him what the flower's name was, and Daikon was acting like he understood. But the higher was like, "Nah, you got to go," and he popped him. That was my first time. I think that was the first time me seeing the highest put a 1-2. What they call it, 1-2 in the biscuit, 2 pieces in the biscuit on Daikon, and he hit him hard.
Knock him out the box, Rick.
Okay.
So old school.
Okay, I love it though. I love it.
Then is this okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the part that he tried to smell his stuff? Is this the same part? Like, no,
that was Daikon that tried to smell Andrew, that's
right.
This was the moment where, like I said, some kind of way the highest just assumed that Daikon was kicking it with one of the women, presumably Ruth, but he couldn't answer the highest's question. He kept saying, well, what's the roses or what's the flower's name? What's the flower's name?
A metaphor, similar. He was doing some of that to kind of like get the answer, but just in a weird type of way. And I think I don't think he's psychic. I think I remember Ruth talking about Daikon a lot. Don't you love Daikon? Daikon loves you, stuff like that. Blah, blah, blah. And I think he kind of was like, wait a minute, why you keep talking about Daikon?
Right.
Let me ask Daikon what's going on. So I think it was more along those lines, not that he's psychic, like, oh, the Raku told me that you messed around with Ruth.
But that's what he used. That's his juice. Yeah.
Listen, Jay, I wholeheartedly disagree with you, because he absolutely gets a word from the Raku. Okay, like, do not be trying to take away the fact that this man gets his word from the Raku. Like, he knows things. Okay, like he can feel these things. He knows them. It is real, Jay. Like, don't play.
I love how you be trolling, yo. I love that troll. Just like
what?
Just like
my face is serious.
Yeah, exactly. You're a good actress. That's why you need to be on the show. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
But it's like he knew that something was going on with Ruth and Joan, right? He was like, yeah, I was meditating. I just saw your face, Joan. No, his ass heard them arguing outside and went to the window and saw them arguing. So ain't no damn Raku. Get out of here.
Say what you want. The Raku spoke to him and told him to look out that window at the time that he looked out the window. Yes. And that's how he got a word from the Raku. Stop playing with him.
Al, come get your girl. She wants to go to the campus. Too bad right now.
No, I'm good.
You interviewing for them right now? That's what you're doing.
I'm just interviewing my old face. That's it. Old face.
Gotta love
Big
it.
brother
Gotta
must be
love
your
it.
uncle.
And then I'm out. Look, then I'm done.
Funny. You funny.
Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. We are about to wrap this thing up because we are on our way to the number one moment, the top moment that I felt. Well, I really felt like this was the top moment, but I got to give an honorable mention to Lilo because every time Lilo pulled up on the compound, it was some funny shenanigans. It was him telling Elder Mother or saying that he put his mama in the nursing home. It was calling people stank. It was just his whole demeanor. So salute. And I'm sorry I don't have an image of Lilo, but salute to Lilo, aka David Bianchi, for killing it, killing it as Lilo. And I absolutely wish that they could bring back a Lilo 2.0, but not Lilo, like make it a twin or something. Like I
Yeah.
feel like they can do something with it, even
He
if it's
could
just
do
for
it.
a quick moment.
He could do it like, yeah, Lilo's twin brother Stilo. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
That's
Lilo.
Lilo. That's
He worse,
Lilo.
and he's worse than Lilo because Lilo was like, mother freaking. I love when he came on, boy. He just changed the whole set. Like it became hood automatically. Like, get out my face,
Okay.
Tyrone.
Tyrone.
Yeah,
Tyrone.
Tyrone.
Yes, that was the only person that Tyrone Louis Sluckett actually feared, Lilo, because he just knew he was going to end up going back to prison, fooling around with Lilo. So I love it. I love it. So coming in at the number one most ruthless or number one top 20 moment, most ruthless moment, whatever you want to call it, y'all. Y'all know your girl get her words mixed up. But the number one moment for me, you guys, was this moment right here. The
Oh,
highest swing, better swing, and he took all of them out. And they literally sat there for him to take them out.
talking about drinking the Kool-Aid. I was asking you for your sound effects, Jay. We needed a.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I don't have
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
You could have did that.
I ain't got no sound effects.
Use your big face. You know what
Oh, you're right. I could have.
I'm saying?
Anyways, what did y'all think of the moment? What did y'all think of the moment? I was scared for them, but again, I was yelling like, "Why are y'all sitting there? I'd rather get shot than to get bashed with a bat." I'm sorry.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. This is the number one. Like I remember vividly, it's in my mind now that you showed the picture when he was just like pow, and it was splattering up into his face, and his whole face was red. I was like, "What is this, Halloween?" Like, yo, this was crazy. I was just like, I was like a little bit of traumatized after seeing and witnessing what he did to those people, man. And these innocent people just trying to get away. So you try to get away from me. I was like, dang, Tyler Perry, man, you crazy, man. You wow, boy, you a wild boy, man. So yeah, this is definitely one of the craziest, illest, most ruthless moments, man, that I've ever seen, especially from the highest. Yeah, crazy.
Mm-hmm. And the way he was looking afterwards, oh my goodness gracious! But yeah, I always got to be the extra one on this panel because that's what I do. That's the role I play. But listen, they could have ran. They could have just kept running. You would have had to shoot me in the back. I'm telling you right now, you would have had to shoot me. Ain't no way you finna hit me with no doggone bat, bruh. Like you really gonna have to chase me down. And if we all run, they can't. They just gonna have to shoot all of us at this point because he can't chase all of us down with a bat. Like forget this. If especially I'm already running away, right? I'm already running away. So that means what you say ain't got no hold on me. I'm trying to get the hell up out of here. So you gonna have to come at me, bro. Oh shit, I said that. I ain't even realize. Oh, you gonna have to. You know what I mean? You know how you say something you wasn't really trying to say it. Like you really gonna have to. They would have had like I wasn't feeling this at all. I was like, ain't no way I sit here and let you do this to me. While he was getting one of them, I would have been running. I'm sorry, you had to take one for the team, bro. But I'm out. Y'all gonna have to come catch me. You gonna have to shoot me.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, if they scatter like roaches, yeah, you're right. I mean, they can't catch everybody, but it was just like, okay, yes, highest. Like, but he was screaming so loud at these cats, they just was in fear. So they just complied because he was like, oh, you, how dare you, go back on the Raku. Like he was scaring everybody up in there. So they was like, damn, they're petrified, you know? But yeah, they
Mark.
can
We would have
carry.
been fighting like a mug.
Yeah.
We would have had some casualties, but I mean, so somebody would have got away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's for sure, y'all. That's for sure. Well, that brings us to the end of the top 20, Tika's top 20 moments, because I'm sure EJ and Jay have totally top 20 moments, but we could absolutely go on and on and on about Ruthless for months at a time. And you guys, unfortunately, I don't know when it's coming back. I'm waiting just like you guys are. As soon as we find out when Ruthless is returning, I can assure you at least one of us, if not all, will definitely make sure you guys know when Ruthless is going to return. Because 9 times out of 10, if we get a trailer, the Ruthless Roundtable gonna come back and talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
You already know.
So with that being said, EJ, what do you have coming up? Let the people know. And thank you so much for tapping in with us. I absolutely appreciate you.
Of course, of course, of course. So tomorrow, the family business is back on, y'all. I'm so excited because the next episode is coming up. I'm actually going to be doing a live after show, so I'm going to be doing that one. And then on Friday, of course, I'm gonna have the crew with me, and we're going to be doing a live panel discussion. And then y'all know I'm gonna have my reviews out early for the family business. And then I'm actually about to do the Mayfair Witches as well, which is an Anne Rice show. So I'm trying to add more supernatural stuff to my channel because I love supernatural stuff. And who said that everything had to be one-sided? So I decided I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. So I'm gonna do that because I love that show. And well, it's my newfound love of a show. And I think I got something else, but I can't think of what it is right now, y'all. So just keep your notifications turned on. But right now, I'm really focused on the family business. And also, just so y'all know, All the Queen's Men is coming back real soon. And your girl birthday is coming around the corner. Last year came on my birthday. So I'm hoping that it's somewhere like really, really close so that, you know, we can get back to Club Virtual Eating because
Hey.
why not? Bolo, bolo, bolo.
Okay.
Hey, Jay. Thank you.
Jay, what you got? Thank you, EJ girl. Definitely, we definitely gotta kick it. Definitely virtual club eating. We got to bring that to the light, you know. And we got so much other stuff that we got coming up too. But I'm gonna go ahead and let Jay rock this thing out. Let us know what you got coming up, Jay. And thank you once again as well for tapping in and kicking it with your girl for today.
No doubt, no doubt. Thank you for putting this together. Definitely always fun with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we talking about crazy ass Ruthless, right? So yeah, family business, family. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is family business. You know, you got Big Head and Big Face. You know what I'm saying? And we got Tika and we got the whole squad. So definitely look out for some, you know, recaps. Definitely look out for some character breakdowns as well from the family business from myself. Definitely look out for more power stuff. I'm going to be dropping some more power stuff. You know, if I get some sneak peeks, you already know I'm going to drop it. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because I'm going to drop it. You know me, I'll be trying to drop it before everybody else. You know what I mean? And yeah, look out for The Godfather of Harlem coming real soon. Look out for Bel Air coming next month. So we're going to be doing that as well. And yeah, man, just keep your notifications on. Definitely lock in, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to be breaking down some hip hop joints as well. So I'm starting to do these reactions on these real hip hop songs. Not, you know, not some stuff. No disrespect to the new stuff. I'm just saying some real hip hop veterans are coming back with some albums. So you might see me talk about, you know, break that down. You might see an interview from them. You never know. You never know with your boys. So definitely stick around, VKJ. Thank you again, Tika. Big Face. We good.
Oh my God. Listen, y'all, as always, this has been so much fun. Thank you to the what do we call y'all? Ruthless addicts? Ruthless addicts. Y'all ruthless addicts because y'all here for Ruthless. I'm not, but the majority of y'all on VKJ TV, but it's all good. Y'all still Ruthless addicts. We a family. We're on table family, okay? So thank you all so much for tapping in tonight. Shout out to In Too Deep. I see you tapping in. Shout out to Marcy Davenport. Thank you for tapping in. Queen. Hola, hola, hola. I love to say that every time I see her name. Everybody that came through, definitely Candy Loves to Talk, definitely Angel Hall. We thank y'all so much for tapping in, kicking it with us. I noticed somebody mentioned in the comments that Tyler Perry's new film is coming out, Divorced in the Black. So with that being said, I will be bringing you guys a recap. Hopefully we can make this a throuple or a few more people can come through and we can do a whole recap on Divorce in the Black. It's definitely an amazing film. Tyler Perry. That's all I'm saying. Y'all are going to be surprised at this particular film. That's all I can say. Also, I'm definitely going to do my family business recap. But listen, y'all, for all that amazing family business content, you got to go to the number one source, okay? EJ, the TV junkie. That's just what she does. She specializes in it. And I'm happy to be able to say that I know her, okay? And that's about it. I done ran my mouth enough. Y'all know I say I don't like to talk, but then I talk a long time. So with that being said, thank you all. Thank you all once again for tapping in, tuning in. Thank you for coming through. We absolutely appreciate you all. As Tika Dushi says, stay ruthless. What you got, Jay?
Peace.
Okay. All right, y'all. We are out of here. I always say that and then I don't press my video. We out.